channel, family. Y'all already know what time it is. As you see from the title, we are doing more Reddit relationship advice. Make sure you guys smash that like button. I really appreciate it, okay? And let's get into it for today, okay? I got on my little headscarf, and look, we bed ready right now. Look, I got my Victoria's Secret robe. Check it. The Victoria's Secret robe on. All right, check the description if y'all want to support me, support my channel. I appreciate those of you that have. All right, so let's get into it and see what we got popping. I just had it up. Where'd it go? Here we go. Okay, so this is from Crispy Lumpia. She said 9 years, honey, and no marriage. Where's it at? All right, so she said, I am 29. I met him. He's 36, but she met him whenever she was 20. Okay, we fell in love hard and fast. I left my home state to move down to Cali to where he's at. And the honeymoon stage of it all, he promised me he wouldn't wait too long to marry me, that he wanted to give me the wedding of my dreams and we wouldn't be like his aunt and uncle. They've been together for damn near 30 years but never got married. We used to make fun of how silly that seemed. Fast forward 5 years, I seen an ad for a large SoCal wedding expo. We had talked about marriage for years, and I felt that since he already started calling me his wife, it was time for me to envision what our wedding would look like. Oh, look at you. You was hopping the gun, honey. All right, anyways, we're financially okay. Not great, but not in awful shape. I could work around a boho budget wedding and change my plans. It didn't really matter as long as it was us together. He was supportive. I took my mom to the wedding expo and we had a blast. We got fun little stickers, bride-to-be and mom of the bride-to-be. We tested some cakes and saw fun designs, chatted with vendors. We had a blast. Look, she said, I was already planning, girl. I was already planning. All right. He assured me that the time is coming. He says he knows how important this is to me and how he wants to be financially stable and then get me the ring of my dreams. I didn't really care much for all of that at that point, so I waited. Maybe it was coming soon. We had a baby about a year or so later. My pride and joy. Things got financially rocky. We had to leave our home and live with his mom. We had our car evicted. The car got evicted. Girl, what? How the car get evicted? Girl, no. She must have admitted we had our car and we got evicted. That's what she meant. She said the car got evicted out the house, honey. Okay, but before our finances went down the drain, I remember holding our newborn in my arms and looking over at my partner, reflecting on the last 6 or 7 years. I asked him, when are you going to marry me? And he was extremely upset and said, I just gave you a baby. What more do you want from me? And stormed off. It was a lot of stress and tension. I understood that came with new baby territory. I understood that financially the idea of a wedding seemed terrifying. I cried a little into my baby and quickly got it back together and knew I had to be stronger. Fast forward 3 years with a full-blown toddler. Our sex life has suffered and now recovered. Libido back in action. He had yo-yoed employment for the last couple of years, so we agreed he would be our homemaker while I work. Perfect timing in the pandemic and my job having me remote work. I started subtly dropping hints. I figured 9 effing years is probably safe to drop hints. I did again last night, casually saying how my fingers have no rings, okay? And he hit me with, do you really want to get into this right now? My heart immediately sank. Not really the reaction I wanted. What do you want me to do? Buy you a 10 ring? He said a ring made out of 10, girl. Rings are 700 to 1,000. I want to get you something nice. You know, I don't have any money right now. I won't have that money for a while. I told him Mila Kunis got her engagement ring for $100 on Etsy. And he scoffed at that. Scoffed. He's called me his wife for the last 7 years. I used to call him my husband, then my fiance, then my boyfriend, and now my partner. It's easier to explain to people that way. We are basically married, or my life partner is what stumbles out of my mouth. No more fabrications of my life. Am I just engulfed in a heteronormative and outdated fantasy? We've been through so much together, share everything a married couple would, but he doesn't seem motivated to just get me a small ring. I hate being so romantically traditional in this sense, but I face it. I'm a hopeless romantic. Seeing anyone on TV propose or go through a wedding literally makes me upset. I used to gush over this kind of stuff. Now I feel an empty assurance that I'll never be me. That will never be me. The fuck does someone do this for? She said, what do I do whenever I'm this far in? I'm turning 30 next year. I want more kids, stability, and someone who's down to share everything with me. Even the last name, I don't think I'll even take. I love him so much, but I changed my expectations of having a beautiful small wedding to the thought of never having one in my life. I feel silly that I want a marriage so bad because it basically feels like I'm in one for how long we've been together and how much we've been through, but I feel hurt that he doesn't want to share this idea with me anymore. Then at the end, she put TLDR, I've been with my boyfriend for 9 years with the expectation of marriage, but he doesn't seem to want to commit. Some people are being a-holes about me making fun of his aunt and uncle for 30 years of being together. To provide context, I was young and saw two unhappily unmarried people together. I knew I wanted to be happy. I wanted to be married. Yes, I know I'm living that I'm the aunt and uncle now. That's why I'm here spilling my heart out. Okay, so what happened here is y'all been together for 9 years. Ain't no marriage came up out of this. You've been wanting marriage for the longest, and now he's just kind of like at that point to where it's like y'all already are established. Like, Okay, so this is like a really difficult topic because I feel like we're kind of like in that day and age. Look, y'all know I love to say we in that day and age, honey. I always just saying that we in that day and age to where it's like relationships and marriage is just kind of like, it's all over the place. Like, you know, it's what you make it basically. With y'all being together for that long, I would say that it's basically like y'all are already married without being married. And my thing is like, what else are you like? What do you want? Like, you just want a wedding? That's it? Like, because I do kind of see where he's coming from. Like, see, this is the thing. You should have already established this early in the relationship, which you did, but you didn't push for it. And you didn't make him commit to it. So that's why you're at the point that you are now, to where now he's just like, listen, we done been together for so long. What's the need for me to commit to it? It's like, you already here. You're not going nowhere. And we've been together for 9 years, which is basically like a married couple. I mean, shoot, 9 years is a long time. But you should have already established that in the beginning. And if it wasn't what it was, then let him know, like, hey, I got to go. If I'm not taking the last name, if we ain't having no wedding, baby, I gotta go. But I feel like we're in that day and age to where it's like a lot of people don't see marriage as what it once was, as like getting a ring and like, I don't know. It's like things have changed in terms of people's viewpoint on marriage and relationships and just all around. So that's why I'm like, this is real tricky because it's like y'all done been together for so long. So it's like y'all already at that point of marriage. And then you done sat down and had the baby too before you even took on the last name. So now he's just kind of like, okay, well, we already been together for this long. So what's the point? So I see where he's coming from. I also see where you're coming from because it's like, well, we've been together this long. Why can't you just go ahead and move on with the next step and give me the ring? And, you know, like, I would say don't expect a big wedding. With y'all finances that y'all have right now, how you talking about your finances keep taking a hit. If y'all was to get married, I would say do not expect a big wedding. I would say this is one of the things where you just got to go down to Vegas. Y'all go down to the courthouse. You get you a little cheap ring. He gets you like a little $100 ring like you were saying. And then boom, y'all make it official. But I don't know. It's just at that point, y'all been together for so long without no marriage or nothing, to where it's just kind of like, I understand. I see his point in terms of what's the use of it anymore, you know? Like, y'all here now. Like, y'all done been through the trials and tribulations like any other married couple. But like I said, I see your point too. Girl, it's like I said, my idea is the fact that y'all just might as well just go down to the courthouse, sign them little papers. He put a little ring on it, and then boom, it's over with. I wouldn't plan for no wedding, no nothing, especially you sitting here talking about your finances. That's just my thoughts on this. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. After 9 years, do you think it's adequate that she's looking for marriage right now? Like, that she's looking to like really make it official, take his last name and stuff like that? Or do you think that, you know, she might as well just go ahead and ride that wave? Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.